Hello, everybody. Welcome to another wonderful night of Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, man. Where did we leave off? Uh, I'd pull the map up, but it's broken right now. They were in a small ritual chamber underneath the sacrificial pit where Silt had been dragged to by the possessed Iron Root. She was put in we'll just call it a necrotic bubble, where her life force was being drained out of her slowly and feeding a Green Lantern her life force, which was then trickling the energy down into some type of hellish cauldron of sorts. The
Ever since
party.
Ryan Reynolds took over that role, I've been just
Dude, get out of my head.
Anyways, yeah, the rest of the party was able to follow them down there, put Iron Root in his place. Silt was able to force her way through sheer willpower out of the arcane bubble, and yeah, they were able to get Iron Root pinned down long enough for Chest Rock to push his way, rejoining with his master, and hopefully having purged the possession out of him. We start this week, level 7, with the party just leaving the sacrificial pit. So I can't get the map up, but you guys are currently in that that sacrificial pit where Iron Root was cutting heads off and feeding souls to Asmodeus.
yeah, he was coming up out of a hole underneath the lantern, and
That is
I was
right.
yelling,
Well, you don't know what it was. You're assuming it was Asmodeus, but you guys saw
yeah,
a large fiendish claw reach up out of the cauldron, poised as if it was about to pull itself up, and you're like, "Nope," and fucking took off, which
yeah.
I don't blame you
Well,
for at all.
yeah, I was trying to get the fuck out of there. I don't know what everybody else is doing, but
I think we were all running last I checked.
Yeah, no,
I
you
I
were.
I, re- I, I
We
know
we are we are
we were
starting this
discussing
week's.
how to get rid of the book, and then
That's
all of a
right.
sudden the
Yes.
arm came out,
Yep.
and I was like, "Nah, fuck that, I'm out." And then
Let
that's when he's like, "Next week."
Yep, you guys left the book and took off out of the pit. So yeah, you guys all run up the stairs. You can still feel the ground shaking. Right when you're getting to the top of the stairs, you hear a roar echo up from beneath you as you push through that trapdoor out into the sacrificial area. Earthquake still in full effect. And you guys are standing up on that sacrificial platform. What do you want to do?
Keep running. Get the fuck
Slam the
out of
door
town.
shut and keep running.
Yep.
Okay. Slam the door shut. I'm going to put up the world map here with Taddy's token on it. Taddy, it's definitely your token because you just broke my world map.
Yep.
I think it did for everybody.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
Hey,
he's
it's
here.
back.
definitely you because I just deleted you off the combat tracker and it fixed it.
Mm,
Okay.
So let's put Gallon on the world map. There we go.
Boom. Broke the map again.
no.
Let me see if
Might have
it's.
been. It might have something to do with my disguises.
Uh, Probably because you don't have any
Okay, so I'll
effects
just
on you
reset
right
them.
now, and I put
Okay.
you on there, and it's just fine. So, yep. So no more disguised effects. You're just gonna have to remember.
Okay. Fine by me.
All right. But that is where you guys are, dead center on the world map.
Oh.
Uh, where are you going? What are you doing? Talk to me.
Well, we're slamming the door shut, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
slammed
unless you got a bomb.
you slammed the trap door shut.
Uh, let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah. Like me, Remy. Yeah, no, we're heading across the bridge. We're
We really pissed somebody
Whichever
off.
way
this
is
time.
out.
So you're heading this way?
Oh.
yes,
The way you would be familiar with to get out of the city, Taddy?
yes.
Beautiful. So you guys just start running, sprinting, and obviously you see the guards, the Duragar, the trolls, the Drow, and they're all wondering what the hell's going on. And some of them notice you and like call out, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" But they're all kind of so shocked that you're just running. They don't really do anything to try and stop you.
Yeah, common. I'll be glad to yell, "The end of the world's coming! Get the fuck out!"
Okay. Okay. Roll just a quick persuasion check for me.
Yeah, sure.
Might matter. We'll see. Okay.
How about deception? I don't know.
I feel like you would feel like you're telling the truth given what you just saw, so I'm going to stick with persuasion. So.
Okay. I know. Well, my counter to that is I know what's happening. Some
Yeah.
big fucker's coming out. I don't know if it's the end of the world.
It's that roll isn't going to affect anything right now, even if you roll
Okay.
better with deception. So, but right as you guys get over the bridge, you hear a loud thudding noise. It's hard to describe for somebody who's never heard rocks smashing against rocks, but you as players know what large rocks being basically exploding outward sounds like, and then the thud 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 as the chunks ramble. But that's what your characters would hear. Not sure they'd know what exactly it is, having grown up on the ocean without any land to be thrashed. But that's what they hear. Yeah,
running.
and okay, still running. But you glance over your shoulder, and you can see two large wings sticking up over the top of the sacrificial pit. And around the wings, a bunch of little flying demonoids. You guys would recognize imps come flying out of the hole. And does anybody speak Infernal?
Yes.
I was gonna say, I guess type it in and
Beautiful.
we'll figure it out.
I do. Me and Galen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nope. This is an offshoot of Undercommon or Draconic.
Very loudly in a very low, fiendish voice, you will hear this as you continue running. A couple seconds later, really, really loud, through a prestidigitation spell in common, you will hear, "Seal the city! Find them!" And then you'll hear loud, thumping footsteps.
Well, he's not happy.
Keep running.
I think I'm gonna stop running because I feel like there's not gonna do us much good.
I mean,
I mean,
Gal's
we're,
gonna grab Silt's hand and
I'm
haul
not-
ass.
Okay, I'm not saying like I'm gonna stop running. I'm just gonna stop running.
No, Gal's gonna grab her head and start dragging her.
yeah, I'm.
Do you
I'm
resist,
not
Sil?
what you mean.
Do I resist? I think I would resist in the sense that like I'm not trying to pull back, but I'm still not running, so she's gonna have to be stronger than me to get my feet to move in
Okay.
running motion.
So Galen and Silt are going to slow, and the rest of the party, as indicated by Taddy's token, will continue at full speed.
Do I
So
notice?
if you look, then yes. They're just falling a little bit behind as Silt is clearly not going with it.
I'd just be like, yell back, look, we're not here to take that thing on. I don't know if we can take that thing on. And if he's coming after us, we don't have the element of surprise here. We're not in a place to be fighting something in its own territory.
You're just gonna get like a shrug and a look like Silt has obviously sort of this is bad and oh my god, am I in a sitcom type of feel. Like it can't be real, right? Like that nothing we do is gonna matter.
Are you saying that out loud?
No, that's just a shrug.
Oh.
Well, then
That's
as
a
Ty
raw-
says that, I'm just gonna then start kind of hauling ass a little bit. Then, kind of like, not. I mean, I'm not too bad looking, but I'm not the greatest in health at the moment. So,
Upon Silt's shrug, Gal's gonna give up and haul ass to catch up.
So Silt will be the one behind then. Is everyone else taken off, or what are you doing?
Well,
I mean,
If they don't, I'm just gonna like wave them on, like go. Guys obviously want to go.
can I,
mean, I
run
just
back?
don't understand why you want to stay.
I
Can
don't
I
want to
just
stay.
kind of
I'm
run back
walking
as I
slowly.
see?
Hold on. One at a time. Pam, go ahead.
Can I, like, as I see that everybody's hauling and I see that Silt is not hauling us like everybody, can I try to run back and try to, like, grab her?
So you want to do like the kicking and screaming over the shoulder thing?
Firemen
Yes.
carry her out of
you
here.
know what?
Yeah.
I am going to help.
Yeah,
Pearl.
I want to carry her on my shoulders and, like, obviously she's not running and I don't like that and I don't want to leave her alone. So,
Okay.
yeah,
She
I'm
wants
going
to
to
pull
do
a
both. And I
Godric.
put it-
That's what she wants
Like,
to do. She wants to pull
yeah.
a Godric.
Yeah.
Okay. So Pearl runs back and goes to pick you up, Silt. Do you resist, or are you gonna let it happen?
I'll throw this out
I
there. I
would-
was going to help Pearl. Sorry.
I heard.
I would let it happen.
Okay. You let it happen. So Pearl, you run back and pick up Silt and take off running.
Yeah. As
Okay.
I'm doing that, I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, like, no disrespect, but we gotta go and it's not safe and I don't want you staying behind.
Figure it
say
out
that.
later.
Yeah.
Okay. As you continue running through the streets, the citizens don't know what the hell's going on. There was earthquakes, which are the ground is still trembling from these footsteps that you can hear off in the distance. And then the sky is just filled with all these flying imps now, and nobody really knows what's going on, to the point where they barely pay attention to you running through the street. Sorry, reading the note there. But as you're running, the imps are starting to scatter and spread over the city, and eventually just about catch up to where you are, to where they'll be able to spot you. What do you want to do?
Duck into a building.
Okay. Just
I'm gonna say, hey, these things are getting close. Let's duck in here real quick.
I'll
Okay.
follow.
I guess I'll follow too.
That'll give us a minute to catch our breath and regroup.
Okay. So you guys all duck into the nearest building. We'll just say it's this one here. Outside, you can hear the concerned shrieks of citizens, the chittering laughter of imps, the pounding footsteps of whatever the hell came out of that cauldron beneath the city. What do you want to do while you're waiting?
Tell Pearl to put me down.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Soul.
You've just been standing there for like 3 minutes listening. Pearl, put me down. Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
As she's doing that, I'm gonna go. What are you thinking, Silt?
That running people seem like targets. Walking people don't.
Nope. There's a lot of targets out there besides
That-
from us. So,
That makes a lot of sense to you, Taddy. Having been a thief for as long as you have, it makes sense.
Yeah. No, as soon as she said it, it made sense. You didn't even have.
I'm
to
just
tell me
making
that
sure.
makes sense. It does. But yeah, you got a point. But I mean, staying right there, staying right there as that thing was coming up was not a good idea. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I suppose we could try and make our way to the gate.
Another
But-
infernal call can be heard a little bit in the distance.
You said we heard in common they said shut the gates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, I would then state I mean, we can make our way to the gates and try and figure our way out, but they're obviously going to be shut. Still, you're not in your disguise anymore, are you?
No.
Okay. Well, according to the combat tracker, Gal still is, and I know I still am.
Yeah, I can put it
We
on
can-
at any time.
We could try and talk our way out as if we're guards and we're chasing something that got away. But short of that, I don't know. Because from what I could tell, there's no exits other than that gate. So
You hear
stay
a
here, lay
couple.
low?
You hear a couple of soft thuds, as if something just landed on the roof of the house you're in, followed by patters, like it's walking.
I'm gonna do the whole like shh sign to everybody.
Teddy's gonna get that glint in his eye. And, come on.
You hear some infernal speech coming from the roof. What were you doing, Taddy?
I'm gonna head towards the front door.
Okay.
Okay,
You good?
slowly open it. Peek my head out to look up.
Okay. As you slowly open it, make a sleight of hand check. What were you gonna say, Gallon?
I was gonna translate saying that they're saying, like, whisper it to say, like, oh, they're saying maybe in here, find a way in.
You very slowly open the door, remembering the slight creak that the door had when you initially opened it and closed it behind all of you. You're carefully able to creak the door open, glance around. You can see citizens running around trying to get wherever they're going. You look up, you can still see a number of imps flying around the sky. You don't see anything immediately next to you, though. You do, however, hear towards the back of the house scratching marks, like an animal trying to find its way through a wall, looking for a weak spot.
Okay.
Can I investigate?
Investigate. What do you want to investigate?
Well,
We know what it.
if
We
Taddy's
know what
out
it is.
there, yeah, but I
No,
want to
I'm
see.
not. I'm not out there. I just got the door cracked open, and I got my head out there, trying to see what the fuck's going on right outside the door.
I want to see what type of animal it is.
You would have already seen that. They're imps. You know,
But just want to like, what are we talking about?
a whole horde of them came out of the pit. These guys, but they're tiny. They're like 2 feet tall.
But there's a bunch
Sure.
of them.
There's a ton of them in the sky right now. Best you can tell, there's maybe 3 on this building trying to find a way in right now.
Okay.
Okay. So, I will relay what I saw outside the door to the rest of the crew quietly, and say, we can stay here, wait for him to come in, and try and take him out. Hopefully, quietly, so that they don't alert the others. Or we can try moseying on out of here, pretend like we belong here, and go somewhere else.
Get one of them
Maybe
in
go-
here, and I'll convince them that we're not what they're looking for.
Okay. We could do that. Or we can sneak from building to building and get the hell out of here. Up to you guys. We got options.
So up to this point, three of you have spoken, and I need you 3 to make stealth checks. So that'd be Gallon, Silt, and Taddy. Just to see how loud you were speaking.
I specifically said that I whispered. Do I get like advantage or something?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Why did that drop?
It dropped the lower die, which was a 5. Okay. It's good. You guys have been whispering. You hear the scratches and creaks. They've moved from the roof kind of down to where the roof meets the walls of the building now. Just like checking. Seems like they're checking for weak spots in the wood they can break through, or loose boards they can remove. As you're kind of watching the sounds come down, you take better note of the building you're standing in. It's an oval shaped building. The door being at like one of the long ends of the oval. There's a couple of planters boxes growing some mushrooms in there. A bookshelf. What's the word? A hammock. A wash tub. A brazier which has some coals and a low fire going in it. And there is one set of windows above the planter beds.
Okay. So Teddy's gonna say, if they break through, they're gonna leave a hole in the wall or the ceiling, and we're gonna be exposed. If we're going to let them in, how about I just open the door and make a noise and let them come in?
You can do that, and I'll wait right here, and I can try to stab the first one I see.
No, I want to convince them that we're not who they're looking for. They'll leave us alone. We can walk to the next building or whatever.
And you can speak with them, like their language,
I guess.
because the only one who's
Only-
relayed what they've been saying is Gallon.
Pearl speaks
That's fine
Infernal
for
too.
I
Me
guess
too.
that's a good point. I guess I can't persuade them if I can't speak their language.
Mm.
What are you doing?
Okay, so yeah, we're running out of time. We gotta make a choice.
I'm ready for stabby. You'll tell me if you want to do something otherwise.
I mean, that might be our only option. I hate to say that, but
Yeah, let's shish kebab 'em. And then I'm gonna go look at the bookshelf too, see if there's anything I can read on there.
Do you read Undercommon?
Okay.
No.
You have no clue what anything on this bookshelf is.
you want to take
Okay.
them still?
Nah.
Is
Alright,
that a
I'm
knock?
gonna
Yeah.
open the door and in Undercommon say, "What's that noise?"
Right as you open the door, you will see one kind of come over the roof and spot you. And let me put the map up for you guys. So right as you open the door, this imp comes over, like crawls down over the roof. It's upside down right now. You open the door, its face is right there. You see each other. I am going to give you, Taddy, a surprise round as this thing is right in your face.
I'm just gonna step behind the door. Is the door swing in or out?
Out.
Oh shit. I'm gonna just step back.
Okay.
And kind of do a
Did I clarify that you locked eyes with this thing? Like it saw you?
yes,
Okay, just making
yes.
sure.
And I'm going to act scared, like, oh. Right now, I look like one of the prison or guards. I look like one of the guards. I look like I belong here. So I'm pretending I belong here, and this thing just scared me.
You say so.
Okay. What I'm gonna do, you guys aren't officially in combat, but I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative. Just for the sake of doing things. But as you say that, you will all hear the imp chitter.
Oh, yeah, Remy, sorry.
Yeah, please. And let's take them off here just so they're out of the way. There we go. So, Taddy, you're gonna get to go first.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna mumble. What'd he say?
I translate. I got them. They took a local prisoner. And then I'll side glance Army.
Okay. Uh, I am going to ready a psychic blade if he comes near me.
Okay. So any movement
And
closer, psychic blade. Got it.
Yes.
All right. That it for you?
Yes.
Remy?
Remy is going to run like hell back in the back corner. Like, use his action the whole 9 yards.
Everything he's got?
Yeah.
Okay.
And try and hide.
Have him
I
roll
don't
a
know if
stealth. Have him roll a stealth check.
Okay.
He'd have enough economy to get back there and do it. Okay. Gallon. Locking eyes with this imp. Inverted,
Okay.
staring at you.
Do I have a clear shot?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Don't even wish that upon us. Stop it.
Taddy got out of the way. Yes, I heard you, Brad.
It was meant to be heard.
So I need to drop Dread Ambusher.
No, you don't drop anything. You roll to see if you hit first.
Okay. That's fantastic.
Okay. First one misses. You get 2 regular attacks and then your Dread Ambusher shot. So take your second shot. That'll hit. So roll regular damage. Okay. Now your Dread Ambusher shot.
And that's only, and I only put the effect on myself if it hits.
Correct.
Correct?
It does hit. So you drop that damage 1d8 on yourself. And then roll damage. 9 points of damage. It's looking rough. It's got 2 arrows sticking out of its chest. It is still up, though. Is that it for you?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Pearl.
Alrighty. Can I use one of my fancy attack things?
Yeah, if you want to. Which one do you want to use?
The Sarmine attack?
It's not carrying anything. It doesn't have any weapons or anything.
Oh, that's true. It doesn't have any weapons, isn't it? Okay. Precision attack?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Well, let's see if you need to
Yeah, I'll have
first.
see if I
That's
miss.
yeah, it's only if
yeah.
you miss.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay, so I'm gonna be walking kind of like halfway here, and then like throw my trident and try to aim it at its head.
You're not gonna use the gun that you're really proficient with?
I really wanted to use the attack thing, but if I use the gun, then I don't have to move. So it's just.
Well, I mean, if you want to take a melee swing at it, that's one thing. You know, we can put you up here for a melee strike.
Yep, but okay.
But if you want to
Yeah.
do something ranged, you know, you can
No,
see
that's
it
fine.
from
Let's do
there.
no, that's fine. Let me get
Okay.
right close to him. 'Cause he's little, right?
Yeah, he's tiny.
Okay, yeah. So then that's fine.
Okay. So you walk up, pull your trident off your back, and take a swing at it. Go ahead. That will hit. Roll damage.
Feels so bad since it's so little.
All right, it's 5 points, and you get a second attack.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that hits. Yep, that hits. Roll damage. Okay. It is still alive, but looks very rough. Anything else for your turn?
Okay. No, that's it.
Okay. You all hear skittering. Taddy, you hear skittering along the wall right beside you. And Odess and Silt. I don't know why those are negative. You hear a little creaking against the wall and turn around and find an imp standing right there. Just kind of floating in the window that it just pushed open.
Where's Thane?
Who?
The orc.
Oh. Shit, yeah, he's... Sure. He was shut off, so he's right there.
All right.
But
we
Otis,
got
your turn.
One coming in through the window, right?
It's in the window. It's like flying. It like pulled the window open and came in. It's right inside the windowsill, just hovering there with its wings flapping, right above the table.
All right. Well, if we can do some secret flame action,
It succeeds.
yeah, I ain't got nothing. Maybe take a movement back, I guess. But that's all I got.
Silt.
Okay. I guess. How close is it?
It's like 10 feet, if that. It would actually be like right there. That misses.
I'm just that's it. I'm done.
That's it. All right. 7 is going to kind of like crawl down the doorpost. Mike, if you want to do your attack of opportunity, or your held action attack, rather.
Okay.
I don't know why you said that, but I thought of that song. But it's like, somebody come get her. She's acting like a stripper.
As
That's
it
not what you said, climbing down the pole.
as it's climbing down, it does shout something out. But Mike, go ahead and take your held action.
Is the one by Pam?
By by Pearl.
Pearl?
Yeah.
By Pearl.
All right, so you chuck a psychic blade, which misses, and then it kind of flips around and shoots its stinger out at Pearl, which hits 10 points of damage. For the point of clarity, because she's keeping the same character, but she revamped her character design, Pearl is no longer a paladin. She is a battle master fighter now. So, for the sake of everything that's happened in this campaign so far, just assume she's been a battle master the whole time. But that ends the imp's turn. That's Thane's turn. Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Not gonna lie, that's actually quite fitting for Pearl.
We kind of thought so too, and she likes playing her ranged fighters a lot more than spellcasters. So Thane runs up and swings at it with this axe that he found, quote unquote, missing. Tatty.
Okay. Let's just do this. Throw the second leg.
Hits. It is within 5 feet of Pearl.
Okay. So sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. Did you adjust the value on that?
I did. So hear me out. I set my sneak attack up to where I have 2 effects to put on. One is the 2d6, and then one is a 1d6 that I can change for the different 1d6
Oh, the different abilities. Gotcha.
Yes. So when I do
Gotcha.
sneak attack, if I'm going to do all damage, I'll be putting sneak attack on twice. One will be
Gotcha.
a 2d6 and the other one will be a 1d6.
Okay. Hey, as long as you keep track of it, you're good. So I forgot about the extra shit you can do.
Oh, I thought about that when I was putting them together.
So you only put 3d6 on yourself. You're up to 4d6 with your current level.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that was enough to kill it though. Just for future reference. Here, I'll put a
Well, I'll adjust that.
thing.
It's okay, I got it. I got it.
4d6. No, I'm putting a note next to your sneak attack. Just 4d6 total, because that's where you're at.
Oh,
So.
gotcha, okay.
But no, I see what you did there. So you throw your dagger, skewering this imp, which then falls to the ground with a shriek. Anything else for your turn?
Can I see the one at the window?
Yeah.
Then I will chuck my other blade at him.
Okay. Hits. Eight points of damage.
Max damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
All right. Remy's up.
Remy has. Let me check. Remy has a short bow. Oh yeah, he does have. Okay, I forgot to put the ammo on there for him. Yeah, he'll take a shot
All right.
at the imp with his short bow.
He's gonna miss.
Yeah. And that's it.
All right. Gallon.
Hide. He's gonna hide.
Bonus action hide. Got it.
Bonus action hide. Yeah.
He was hidden. He should have had advantage on that shot. Try it one more time.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
There you go with a hit. And he is within 5 feet.
Yes, he is. Not as much as
It's a whopping 1d6.
6, yeah.
Hey, every little bit counts. So.
Yes. Okay. Now he's
All
going
right.
to do the hide thing.
Yeah, he just kind of like sits down between the tub and the wall, and the imp is just staring straight at him, and he's trying to make himself as small as possible. Gallon, you're up.
Jump in someone's pocket.
That'll hit. Why is that advantage and disadvantage, though?
I have no idea.
Because you're rolling against Imp 7, which is dead.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I didn't. I hadn't deleted his token, but yes, he is
Oh,
very much
okay.
dead. So go ahead and roll that against the other one.
Did you just transfer it?
Yeah. Yeah, just roll damage against the other one. There you go. All right, so that's your first attack. You get one more. And that does it. It falls to the ground. As you all stand ready and waiting, you hear, Taddy particularly, you'll hear like the claw marks of something letting go of the house, and then wings flapping, getting quieter, flying away from the house. And whoever can hear it will hear infernal calling as it goes.
Teddy's gonna say it's quiet. I don't like it. You need to get the fuck out.
Yeah, they know we're here. We need to leave right now.
Let's go.
With that statement, Remy's gonna run up to Taddy and wait to see what everybody else does. If everybody else starts moving, we're going to leave. But if they're not, then
Patty, don't you know the, I'm following you, but, like, you know this area better than I do.
okay. Well, yeah, no, I'm not saying I'm not going. I'm saying I'm pausing, and I'm not going if everybody's not going. If that makes sense. As long as everybody's heading in this direction, we're heading out the door.
We
Yeah,
not
more or less.
split the party. We stay together.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I'm,
is
like,
anybody not
Side-eyeing
going?
Silt at this point.
Yeah, no, honestly,
No.
I'm looking at Silt and be like, Silt, are you coming or you need to be carried?
No, this library sucks. Let's get out of here.
Okay. With that said, I want to head out of this building and walk towards the other building.
Okay, so you're going building to building, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Like as the most direct route, unless there's a sneakier route to the next building.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of like back alleys and could potentially give you better cover.
And I would like to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. So you cast without a trace. I believe that lasts for an hour, or is it 10 minutes?
That's my girl.
Yep. It's
Lasts for an hour. So, as long as you all stay within 30 feet of Gallon, you will get a +10 to any stealth checks you make. You also leave no
Alright.
tracks or traces of your passage. So,
You're awesome, girl.
looking looking at the world map here, you would know that the most direct route out is through the main thoroughfare and past the gate. However,
Okay, but that is wide open.
not like wide open. It's just the main thoroughfare, so it's a little bit wider. You know, it's supposed to be. It's like a highway versus a side road. You know, so it's a little more open, but it's just does that because there's more people that travel that path. You don't know the path, but down through the quote-unquote subdivision would give better cover, take longer, but you'd also run a higher risk of getting lost.
above. Well, I mean, I guess this is all above table, but at this point here, this leads to the upper plateau that would also lead in the same direction.
So the plateau is just to indicate the cave wall. This is a large open cave chamber.
Gotcha. So it's not actually like a leveled out plane.
Correct.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's just to mark where the wall is.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you want to try to navigate through the side streets, essentially, but sticking close to the main thoroughfare. Is that what I'm picking up there, Taddy?
Yes. If I'm leading the group, that's the route that I would want to take.
Beautiful.
It's gonna parallel it.
Moving stealthily from building to building. Everybody
Yeah.
roll me a group stealth check. So in that modifier box in the bottom left-hand corner, type in 10 and then roll a stealth check. I think that's the highest Otis has ever rolled on a stealth check.
Probably. He's a claim.
Just need Pearl.
Yeah, sir, I'm trying to find the thingy. Where do I type 10?
So in the bottom left corner, you'll see like a tan box that has a 0 in it, and it says modifier. Click that 0, type 10, and then roll a stealth check.
Hold on. let me see.
I'm on the way. Never done this one before. So.
Just click on the 0 and then type 10.
Oh, duh. Sorry.
She's looking at the bottom right corner.
Yeah. My bad.
And just roll a stealth check.
My bad. There you go.
Beautiful. Odess coming in with the lowest at 18. All right. So you guys are like ducking from awning to awning.
Hugging the
Any-
wall. Yeah, I'm doing the whole James Bond shit.
hugging the wall, dropping into alleys and doorways as people cross, and you're starting to move. Taddy. I need a check from you. It is going to be...
Skill save. What do we look for?
I think it's going to be a survival check. Yeah, survival. To navigate. Okay. And let's go ahead with the next round of stealth checks, still with that +10 modifier. Silt. All right. Taddy, go ahead with another survival check.
Okay. I am going to do the survival check. While I'm doing that, that line needs to shoot straight down.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And another round of stealth checks. You get to here. And Odess, just not noticing it, or that split second of not paying attention, kicks a bucket, which happened to be full of half-forged swords in it. And clink, 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 clink. You all stop. Look up. Wait. And on the rooftop, just 2 buildings over, an imp stares at you and then screeches in alarm. What are you doing?
At this point, are we close enough where we can see the guard tower?
I mean, you could see the guard tower from the first building you were in. It's a pretty tall tower, but you're still a little ways off. It would take you probably a solid 3 minutes at hard sprint to get to it.
Okay. How about a door for the building we're next to?
Yeah, there's doors all around you.
Okay. So I look at the group. They obviously know we're here. Do we want to take cover, or do we want to book it?
I have a question about that. Did he see us, or is he screeching at the bucket?
He definitely locked eyes and then put his head up to the sky and screeched.
Because I figured he probably couldn't see us with the spell.
It just gives you a +10 modifier. It doesn't mean you're invisible or completely silent. It's a veil of shadows and silence, so it helps, but it doesn't completely eliminate visual and auditory components that may be produced from you.
Did he only see Taddy or everybody?
In this situation, he saw the group because you're all moving as one unit.
And we're
What's the closest, like, cover-ish?
Say that again.
The closest cover.
There's
Buildings.
there's a door dead center in the middle of the group that you could all pop into right now if you wanted to.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I say we just make a run for it.
Yeah,
I'm out of spells. I don't have enough to keep us going for a fight.
yeah, that's
Bottom
why.
line, we gotta get out of here.
That's all last.
That's my thought.
I second it.
We can try to take shots at him and pick him off as we go. But if we stay, we're gonna get bogged down.
Yeah, that's why we left the last building.
Yeah, I say we
So,
haul ass.
Just stay on the move. I mean,
Okay.
it'd be harder for us to hit them, but it's gonna be harder for them to hit us.
And we still have the spell on, so maybe once we get out of this guy's eyesight, we can only be tracked by magical means.
So maybe he could use us, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Taddy and Remy's on board with taking off, booking it.
So
Are there any objections?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I guess we're booking it for the tower. There,
Yep.
DM. Straight line.
Okay.
Forget the curve I put in there.
I mean, it's pretty much straight line at this point anyways. So, all right, you all start booking it. What I need now is for everybody to make a single constitution check as you are dead sprinting for the next 3 minutes. This is to maintain yourself for that 3 minutes. I will give you, if you are proficient with athletics or acrobatics, either or both, you can roll with advantage.
Oh, let me do that instead. Sorry.
So, Constitution check, not save.
Correct. But if you're proficient with either acrobatics or
Oh.
athletics, you can roll with advantage.
Okay, gotcha.
I gotta give you fresh ones.
That's fine.
'Cause I gave you saves, not checks. Sorry.
Remy's not proficient with either of those?
Nope.
Hmm.
Neither is Taddy.
Okay.
We're sneaky. We're not nimble.
All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You guys are running the tower, getting closer and closer and closer. When you look back over your shoulder, you see Remy, his tiny little gnome legs falling behind.
Somebody grab him.
who's closest to him?
I'll pick him up. Either me or Pearl are gonna be the ones that are gonna have to carry him.
Yeah.
Y'all are so
You-
strong.
You guys make the decision. Who wants to grab him?
Pearl, you wanna grab him? You want me to grab him?
I'll grab him.
Okay.
Earl's the people carrier now.
So
that's
you
good.
all kind of slow just the moment long enough for Pearl to ease off the clutch, fall back, get with Taddy or get with Remy, pick him up, and then catch back up.
Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit to that scene. When she picks up Remy, Remy's gonna kick and swing his arms a little bit. Like, what are you doing? Are you serious? What the hell? Come on. All right.
As he's doing that, I'm like, shh. And kind of grab his little tiny little arms like tight.
All right. As you bear with me a second. As you come up to this corner and come around it, you see a few imps. Just a second, I don't have them all on there. Kind of swooping in from above. And they are in both directions. Give me 1 second. I'll fill you in on the details of the map here. 5, 6.
Wait, which way are we going?
That's the detail of the map. Give me just a second.
Okay.
All right. So it's a straight line to the tower, but you still gotta like weave around buildings, right? So you guys were coming from this way, and you are heading this way.
Okay, so the map is upside down, basically.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Oh, ignore those. So you come to here. The imps have swooped in. They are on you. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative again. Oh, fucking Thane. Forgot about him.
That's great.
All right. Gallon, you're up first.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
Remy's going to use his alert ability, I believe it is. Yes, his
alert feat.
ability.
Okay.
Yeah. Immediately after you roll initiative, you can swap your initiative with the initiative of one willing ally in the same combat.
Okay.
He's gonna swap with Taddy.
So he's just gonna go right after Taddy.
Yeah.
What in the hell? Okay. Too easy. Gallon, you're up first.
So we're heading south, correct?
Yeah, you need to turn right here and head to the south end of the map. So this is the direction you want to go. And I'll even draw a little tower there, so you know.
That's too far for me. Back it up a little bit. I gotta go 30 feet.
All right.
And then I'm going to... I only have second level slots left.
Okay.
Can I still cast Hunter's Mark at level 2?
Yeah. Yeah, you can cast any spell as long as you have that spell slot or higher. And then at the bottom of the spell description, you check it, because when you upcast spells, sometimes they have additional benefits. Hunter's Mark is not one of those, unfortunately.
Okay.
Gotta use at least a third slot for Hunter's Mark to get extra shit.
Becca, before you do that, it is a concentration spell, so you'll lose half
Yep.
its other traits. So it's a trade-off. It's your choice. I know you haven't really crossed that bridge with the concentration stuff yet.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're right.
You gotta make that
Okay, then
decision.
you're right. I'll hold off on that. I'll keep us still covered as long as we're all within 30 feet of each other.
Okay.
Which that actually probably just changed since I moved.
Well, it only matters if they're making stealth checks, which you guys are in combat right now, so.
Okay. Then I'm going to attack. New initiative means I still have Dread Ambusher, correct?
Yep.
Cool.
So you'll get Dread Ambusher this round. First one hits. 9 points of damage. Second one hits. 10 points of damage. And then your Dread Ambusher. Hits as well. 3 for 3 with a kill in the first round. Look at you.
Come so far.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right. M4. Gonna move. M3. Do the same thing. They're all flying, by the way. Thane is gonna 15, 20. Beautiful. He'd get right up there with a hit. Odess.
Let's see here. Let's do Sacred Flame. I think he should be within. Oh, you motherfucker.
Everything.
I got in there. I will click my boots together. If I remember right, I have 7 minutes left on them, I think.
That sounds right.
That's roughly about what I have. Alright, so bonus action, I'll click my boots together. And I guess for now, I'll just kind of stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do that for now.
Tatty.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move up behind this imp next to Thane.
Okay.
Says he's plus 10 in the air. Is he?
Yeah,
Is he
he's
actually 10 feet in the air.
no, he's 5. About eye level with a human.
Okay. So can I reach him from here?
How tall is Tatty? Like 4
4
feet
foot?
something? Yeah, so yeah, you can reach him.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, then yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I know. Savvy stab with Psychic Blade.
Okay.
And he's within 5 feet of Thane, so right?
Yep. Advantage,
Okay.
sneak attack, all that.
I wasn't gonna go through the whole sneak attack talk, but
That hits. Sir Flanks-a-Lot must identify if he is flanking or not.
okay. Now we're good.
Alright, 17 points of damage there. That was your action.
Yeah, full bonus action with the other one.
With a crit. Should have saved that sneak attack, huh?
Ah, it's okay.
Ah, you killed him.
Yeah.
Alright.
And for my last 10, because I think I got 40. No, I got 30. Never mind. Oh wait, I only used 20, so I still have 10. I'm gonna move over to the
Yeah.
side of Thane.
Okay. That's it for you,
That's it for me.
Remy.
Um. I'm in Pearl's arms, right?
I would feel like sitting on her shoulder would be more apt.
Okay. So I can like run off.
If you wanted to.
Okay.
As long as
Well,
Pearl
I'm
isn't
just-
going to try and hold you there. But that's up to Pearl.
No, I won't.
Okay. Then in that case, yeah, he's gonna run up here next to Otis because he notices the group's going in that direction. So,
Okay.
and he's going to. Can he see imp number 1?
Yeah.
Okay, and he'll take a shot at imp number 1 because I don't think I can see the other ones. Can he? Can he see whatever that is?
Not
Tent?
4. That's a tent. He'd be... I'd say either 1 or 5. 4 and 2 would be obscured.
Okay. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Okay. So he hits with the short bow. Max damage. Fucking A.
Hell yeah.
But it's got Vex on it. So I'll get advantage with the next shot.
I'm not mentally prepared for that, so let's avoid that stuff tonight.
Oh, okay. Damn,
I don't want to be a
alright.
dick, but I'm not mentally prepared for all that. So.
Okay. Alright. Then in that case, you know what? He's gonna bonus action hide behind Otis.
Okay. He's definitely small enough. Have him roll a stealth check, and he's within 30 feet of Gallon, so he gets the plus 10 still.
Get in the bag, little guy.
He has to breathe.
No, not the bag of holding, just the bag.
Okay. 17. There's a lot going on. He's pretty sure nobody saw him, quote unquote, cower behind Odessa's legs.
But that's it.
Okay. Imp
Just like,
5.
yeah, shoots an arrow, and he's like, "Fuck, behind! Don't move, big purple guy."
Imp 5 is gonna
Like, what the fuck?
fly
I
up
don't
and
know
take
your name. We haven't been introduced yet, man.
a stinger attack at Gallon, which hits.
No, I imagine him like hearing that and looking down and seeing this little guy, and he's just like, "Whoa, what the fuck? Where'd you come from?"
Imp 2 is going to fly up and take a stinger attack at you, Taddy, which misses. Pearl.
Alrighty, let's take a shot at little fellow. Hold on, I can see. This one.
Imp 5, alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my pistol.
Alright. That hits. 5 points of damage, and then your second shot.
Just that one. You can do better than that.
Yeah, it hits as well. 7 points of damage. All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. Imp 1 kind of like flies up to here and then looks around and V-lines straight for Silt. Stinger, it nat 1s. If you want to attack of opportunity, Silt, go ahead. And then it's your turn. That is a crit. Straight up some Indiana Jones shit as this thing flies towards you and you just fling it around your head and smack the shit out of it. And it smacked the shit out of it too. All right, now it's your turn.
Okay, well, I guess I'll try to get it in. I'm here, it's there.
Yep, that hits. And that kills it. 2 quick smacks, and you hear the of its neck snapping from you just smacking it across the cheek with the whip twice. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right. At the top of the round, you've all seen the first Thor movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you know when Odin sends Thor's hammer to Earth, and when it hits, it's got like the circle that's runes. So, or no, I think it's when Thor goes to Earth. The Bifrost leaves like a big runic scar mark on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very, very similar to that, as you now get an up-close look at the thing that came out of the pit. Thane, Gallon, and Taddy, I need dex saves from you. As this thing smashes to the ground. Right there. Beautiful. Thane is going to get thrown 20 feet back and take some bludgeoning damage from the impact. And that starts the next round. And you very much know this is the thing that was coming out of the cauldron, leaving a scorched rune mark on the ground as it lands. But you're able to tell it's that thing because the hand looks exactly like what was crawling out of the cauldron. Gallon, your turn. Yeah.
Can I ask real quick, as this thing appears, since I'm proficient in religion, would I recognize it at all? Or could I roll to recognize it real quick?
Anybody who is proficient with history or religion can roll such to see if you recognize this thing. Oh, and I meant to share the big picture of it. There you go. That's what he looks like, standing tall.
Jeremy, this is the Balrog that you should have been yelling at on Friday.
Well, it decided not to show up till now, so I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Looking like daddy over here.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
And let me whisper Otis. Okay. Ye two who passed checks have whispers. Gallon, go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
If once I heard that, I would sort of say out loud, "Pit Fiend."
Okay.
I would just announce that.
Sorry, what was that you announced?
Pit Fiend.
Oh, gotcha.
You get a very quick, yep.
this thing's 5 feet above me, it's not. Is it disadvantaged to
It's
use my longbow?
no, it's eye level, but it is within 5 feet of you, so ranged attacks will be at disadvantage.
Okay, I put my longbow away. I'm going to attack with dagger.
Okay. That'll hit. Four points of damage. And that'll hit as well.
Right, that's
Another
right.
4 points of damage. And as you were attacking, it is going to speak. Imp 4's turn. Imps are clever enough. Little flank on Sir Flanks-a-Lot for some damage.
Wait.
Just give yourself 7 back, if that's what you were gonna do.
Yeah.
All right. And then it is the Pit Fiend's turn. This motherfucker, I gotta have the damn stat sheet open for. He takes a step forward. There we go. He is going to claw at Taddy. Hitting.
Nothing I can do about this one.
Nope. His tail is gonna fling around at you as well. That's gonna hit as well. And then he's gonna turn and look at Galen. Say something. And then just lean over and bite you. And you get a con save, Galen. Which you fail, you are poisoned again. While poisoned in this way, you cannot regain hit points. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns to end the effect on yourself, though. That is going to end its turn. Thane is going to be dumbstruck for a moment, looking at this thing, and then see it attack you two, and he's, mama didn't raise no bitch, gonna run up and start swinging at it. It's gonna hit. Alright. Otis, you're up, and then Taddy and Remy, I'm gonna hit the head real quick, but go ahead and do your turns.
Okay. Otis, I'm guessing probably just saw you guys take some big ass hits and is going to yell at everybody to run and say this way. And he's going to run. There's the 30 from my first one. And it's doubled. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it's doubled because of the boots. Boots double, right? I'm pretty sure. I always forget.
I think they do.
Yeah, double your walking speed. Okay.
As you start running, can I just tell you, it's okay. He's my late cousin. Just kidding. Haul ass. For a little humor before we die.
It's cool, we're related. He was adopted, though.
Yeah, he's my late cousin. He's Johnny. But haul ass.
And then get about another 30 that way.
Oh, you really hauling.
Actually, if I could retcon that, instead of 30, can I go 10 on the backside of that? Go back 10.
Yeah.
That's it for my turn.
You'd be like right there with that. Okay. Taddy and Remy.
Okay, Taddy's going to use his cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
He's going to go 15 this way. And then another... Oh yeah, I thought I was in a square. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. That's what I'm here for.
And then another 15 up.
Okay.
And then that's my bonus action and my movement. So I should be able to chuck a psychic blade at M4, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, you still got your actions. So.
Okay. No, not that one. So
That'll hit.
okay. Sneak attack because of Thane.
He is within 5 feet, so yep.
Okay.
$23 points of damage.
Okay. And then I'm gonna yell out, fuck it! Otis said run! Run!
All right. If that's it for Taddy, go ahead with Remy.
Yep. Okay. Remy can see M4, wagering?
Yeah. Yeah, he can see everything right now.
Okay. Then he will take a... There we go. Take a shot with his short bow at him.
Okay.
Oh, his sneak attack. Fuck. I guess he didn't.
Sorry, you killed it.
Alright, then he's going to follow the big purple guy, and he will use his cunning action to dash
Okay.
and just run right up next to Otis. Like, just about grab onto his leg.
I'm imagining the toddler that holds on to their parent's leg while they're walking around the house right now.
Yeah. That's
All
it.
right.
That's it for Remy.
Is Remy big enough to fit into my bag?
If it wasn't full of stuff, I would say yes.
He's only 4 foot tall.
Oh, he's a big gnome. I thought he was shorter than that. The first imp misses against Galen. The second one hits Thane. Pearl, you're up.
Can I do something crazy?
You can describe it to me, and I'll let you know if you can do it or not.
Can I haul ass, run to Stilt, grab her, run to Galen, grab her, and run?
But you've only got...
Try, but I can tell you that you're not going to get very far with me.
Ugh.
Yeah, and you don't have enough movement to get to both of them. You'd have to pick one.
Even with my
you
new
can't...
basic work?
You can't get to... With your what?
My fancy footwork.
That lets you disengage, not dash, as a
I'm
bonus
just
action.
engaging with the speed. I'm kidding.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have enough movement to get to Galen. You could get to Silt, but you couldn't get to Galen without using your action to dash.
Just run past us. You can heal us once we get past this.
Yeah, because I'm okay.
Because Taddy needs to get healed.
Yeah, that is true. Everybody needs to get healed. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, save your
Okay.
shit.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you go
just.
past them, though, you're gonna get that attack of opportunity.
Right. Go. Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah. I guess I'm running to as closest as I can get to Teddy or Gallon, because I'm not gonna make it to Teddy right now.
So to Gallon, you could get to right there.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Do you want to take your shots, or you got anything else this round?
Yeah, I'm gonna just use, since that's not gonna work. Let's piss. I mean, yeah, fuck it. Let's piss him off. Let's do some shooting. Hold on, let me target him. That'd be important. I mean,
That'll hit.
okay.
10 partially resisted down to 5. So you notice as your round hits it, like it indents a little bit, but your bullet drops to the ground. It didn't actually penetrate his skin. You crit this time though, so go ahead and roll damage.
Wait, Imp 5 is already dead.
Oh no, I'm trying to do the pit fiend.
You are.
Why is 5 targeted? I'm sorry. It should not be targeted. It should be this one.
No, it shouldn't. Okay, well, the crit still stands, so hold down left shift and drag and drop your damage.
Okay.
I don't know why it did it on the imp that time and the pit fiend the first time. I did it to both of them the first time, so.
My mouse is not working. Can you try to do it for me? From
Yeah,
there?
I got you.
It's not doing it.
Here you go. 14 resisted down to 7. So the same thing, your bullet hits the same spot, and it kind of gets a little... but the bullet pushes itself out and drops to the ground again.
You're still rusty, I see. Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay.
I'll say that to him, by the way, like the rusty thing. It's, you know, metal, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
It's not metal. It's like a carapace. It's like a shell.
Like, you know what I mean.
With
like,
spice. I know, I'm
you know,
just-
a rusty joke.
I'm just making sure you know. That's all. Silt, you're up.
I have maybe 2 questions, but definitely one. Is
Okay.
a fiend a creature or just a fiend?
It's just a fiend. It is its own category.
Then my second question is this tent right here open on both sides?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
It's
Good.
open here and open over here.
No, not that one, the one below.
I
Everybody.
would assume so as the other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no,
Okay,
it's
I'm just-
open there and there, yep.
That sounds... Well, I don't know. Those guys are engaged with it. Hate to leave them.
I am leaving. I am going to be disengaging and doing the same thing you're doing. We'll just go
then I
through that
guess
tent.
I will go through the tent with...
I saw what you did there, DM.
I sized it down earlier so it wasn't fucking with your token. Okay? I was just putting it back.
Somebody's got PTSD.
You know what? You want to keep talking shit?
Oh my.
He cast Mega Enlarge.
Katie, if we ever get into some shit, I'm gonna need you to say that just that way. That was perfect.
With feline agility and dash, I will get here.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. At the top of the round. I know you guys love it when I say that.
It scares me so much.
At the top of the round. So, remember at the top of the last round when I was like, have you ever seen the Thor movie? And then described the rune thing. So I fucked up. That was supposed to be the top of this round. But I played it off really well, I think. At the top of this round, however, Silt, as you run past Odess through that small clearing, looking to your left and seeing Taddy and the Pit Fiend towering over Thane and Gallon, the ground will just illuminate with oranges and yellows and purples, and not leave a rune in the ground, but, you know, kind of like a sigil of some sort, and there'll just be a sphere of blinding light appear in this general area. If you play Friday's campaign, I need you to go into the character selector and grab your character, please.
Is that for everybody or?
If you
somebody else?
play Friday's campaign, grab your Friday character out of the character selector.
Oh, there's about to be some bullfuckery.
Okay, fine. Now you get your "you shall not pass" moment.
Oh.
I gotta fix Godric's token. And roll initiative as well for those characters.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll that one more time.
Obviously, above table, you guys know what's going on. But as your Friday characters appear, you will just see these humanoid beings running and fleeing. And as you look around, you see a couple of imps and a pit fiend, of which you guys are very familiar with. Pam, do you need me to run Miss Holly for you?
Yeah, if you don't mind, just because of the computer, it's not that.
That's why I was at. You know her well enough. You can tell me what you want her to do, and I will do it for you on my end.
Now, real talk. Pearl's gonna say, real talk though, I think that's my late cousin. That little redhead over there. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I think I know her.
Hey, TM, real quick, could you change Fennins to 15?
Yep, gotcha. And that imp is dead. Okay, Gallon, still up first.
Well, I feel like this changes the game a little bit.
I don't know.
Just leave together.
I don't know if you would notice them appear. You have a pit fiend bearing down on you.
Yeah.
What did you say they were doing when they appeared? Are they just standing there?
Yeah, they appeared standing there, and then they all looked around like, where the fuck am I, in confusion kind of moment.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Gallon, I missed one thing. At the start of your turn, you are going to take some poison damage. Which... why did it do that? That was retarded. Is exactly as much as is needed for you to fall unconscious.
Cool. That's fantastic.
So now you don't have to make a decision.
That's better.
The DM gods made it for you.
That's beautiful.
But that brings us to the pit fiend.
No problem.
He is going to
Snatch me up, isn't he?
swipe with his claw at Thane, hitting. He is going to step over your body, Gallon. I'm not going to put him there, but he's going to step over you. No, he doesn't even need to. He just swings his tail around, which has a 10-foot reach, and is going to hit Pearl. And then he's going to make another claw attack because that's got a 10-foot reach as well. So Pearl, here you go.
Hi.
Godric, welcome to the fray.
You muted, Mike.
You're just
So
talking.
I would recognize that as a pit fiend.
Oh, absolutely. You just saw hordes of these things flying around the tower. So.
We're having a conversation over here. Get out of our head. Alright. Alright, so, okay, let's see, what slots do I got?
Not
Shit,
much.
Okay. Yeah, apparently so. That's okay, this is workable.
Yeah, you recognize the imp, you recognize the pit fiend, you recognize humanoids, you recognize that the humanoids are fighting and or fleeing the pit fiend.
And my boots are still active?
Yeah,
I don't even
because
need 'em.
you had them on.
Okay. Good. So I'm gonna walk up. You son of a bitch. I don't know what the fuck you're doing here, but get the fuck out of here as I swing my mace down.
That hits. All right. 10 points of damage. Anything else for Godric?
Yes. A level 1 bonus healing word for Thane. Because he looks like he's about ready to fall over.
Yep. And you did see Gallon actually fall over as well.
Okay.
But all right, 7 points for Thane. Yeah, fuck the players. Save the
well.
NPCs.
No. There's a method to my madness. Like, I need a little bit of health. He needs a little bit of health, and he looks like he could actually help. So.
I got you. Anything else for
That's
Godric?
rude.
He doesn't know you.
I need health too. Poke index
have to
fingers
put it on your
together.
back of his head.
No. See,
That is
the
a
problem
bump
is.
table.
Okay, so let me put this out there. You have not been to the Friday campaign, nor have you been watching it. Because if you had been, you'd know Godric is all about strategic.
Oh, no, fine.
I'm just
They're all good.
Gallon's soul is hovering over her body, going, "But I need Heelys too."
that and bathhouses, but I mean.
That's another. You guys can do all that catch up shit later, okay? For right now, is that it for Godric's turn?
That's it for Godric. I think I did enough to catch his pit fiend's attention.
All right, Fitz.
The paladin.
You might be muted, Jeremy.
Feels so weird saying that on a Sunday. Sorry.
So, I guess I'm just gonna get as close as I can for right now.
Yeah, you got that little imp buddy hovering right next to you there.
Oh, I do. I should say hi to him. Oh, look, and I'm flanking him.
Sure are.
That's a Fitz we know.
All right. He's still up, surprisingly. With your gifted by the gods sword. That hits.
He's probably like hovering with one wing, you know.
Oh yeah, it was rough. Yeah, that was you cut him in half.
Good warm up.
Oh, above table, real quick, Katie, I'm sorry, but Fitz got a crit on Desser for the last swing of the night and took off her head.
Nice.
I know you had to bounce early, and I forgot to text you. Oh, she very much deserved it.
It was very therapeutic.
Good.
Anything else for you, Fitz?
No, I think I'm okay.
All right, Venom.
Well,
It is not the first round of combat, just because
No, I'm
it's
sorry,
your
I know.
first round of combat. Go ahead, Fitz.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna look at the humanoids that seem to be getting the crap beat out of them and say, "Get behind us."
Okay.
Godric's gonna go. You don't need no more step kids here.
Fuck you, dude. I'm collecting them all.
Bennett would probably be confused as fuck right now, considering the fact of his backstory. But probably recognizing that the Pit Fiend is the biggest problem at the moment, he is going to shoot out at the Pit Fiend with.
Sorry.
Let me make sure that hits first off.
Yay.
Okay, so I'm sure that hits. That should be sneak attack.
Yep.
I think that's all he gets on that one.
I think so too.
But that's okay.
Oh, with it not being your primary character, I'm not gonna double check for you every time. So
Yeah.
figure it out or lose out.
He gets second attack.
That
Sneak
hits.
attack doesn't apply on the second one, does it? It's only on
You
the
only
first one?
you only get sneak attack once per. So it can be the first or the second one, but you only get it once per round.
Got it. Hit him with that, and then does his dread ambush? That's my only question: is does his dread ambusher take effect?
It is not the first round of combat, so I don't believe so. That I will look up for you though.
It's at the start of your first turn of each combat.
Okay, so yeah, you will get Dread Ambusher then.
Okay. So,
Side note for your Friday characters, if you're supposed to have passive abilities on, make sure you put them on, because I don't have them on there.
oh boy.
Yeah, do it after your turn, Brad.
Yep,
It's going to take you a minute.
Shot at him.
And you'll get Dread Ambusher on this. Eight points of damage.
And then I am going to dip over here. Actually, probably right there, because that puts me in a square.
Appreciate that.
And I will bonus action hide.
Okay, roll a stealth check. Thane is gonna keep on swinging, being the barbarian, well, the half-orc he is. 10 resisted down to 5. I think that's the worst stealth check Fennon has ever rolled.
Of all the fucking things that he has, that is by far the worst one. I think he is.
Odess is up.
Alright, well. I think really the only thing I can do is that's 60 feet. So hold on. If I go 30 here, I think the Pit Fiend should still be within.
Be 40 feet away.
I think he's still. God damn it! 2 screens. Fuck.
Yeah, if you move there, he'll be 40 feet.
Okay, perfect. He's still within
Yep.
Sacred Flame. So I'll move the 30 I'm gonna hit him with the sacred flame real quick.
Real quick, Mike, was Remy holding on to Odess's leg like I described?
Well, I mean, he wasn't hugging it. He was just like, "I'm here," and
Okay,
touching his leg.
let me clarify. Is he along for the ride or no?
No.
Okay. He succeeds on the Sacred Flame check.
Shit. Realizing Gal probably needs help, he will backtrack. Since I didn't think that through. All right.
Sorry, bud.
I
Didn't
got.
forget you. Tatty.
First thing Taddy's gonna do is go, "Holy shit, that's a moving rock!" He just smacked the shit out of that thing. Talking about Godric. The fuck? And he's just gonna throw some daggers.
Okay.
Because why not? There's enough going on, so I'm sure there's advantage involved in that.
No, not currently.
No. Okay.
This pit fiend ain't worried. Yeah, he's taking a hit or two, but he's not surrounded. He doesn't feel the pressure yet.
That's just because I haven't hit him yet.
Yeah, well, I don't look forward to that. First dagger misses.
Wrong dice, damn it. No wonder. Round 2. He's silly. Shit, same fucking number. Shit. Okay, yeah, he's gonna head over here by, Otis.
Okay.
And that extra 15 feet that he's got, he's gonna drop down to the ground.
Okay.
And that's it.
It's Remy then.
Let's see. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna come out. He's gonna take a shot with his short bow. Hey! Sneak attack. Because there's somebody within 5 feet.
Yep.
And he's gonna
Switch.
bonus action dash back over here.
All right.
Just, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but Jesus, that thing's big. That's it for Remy.
All right. That's going to bring it to Fallon's turn. Fallon runs up, swings with his first hit, hits with his second, misses with his first swing, hits with his second, and hits with his third. Some collective damage there. Pearl, you're up.
Alrighty, can I heal myself?
Do you have any potions?
Can I not use a second wind thingy?
Oh, yeah, you can. Forgot you had that.
Let me do that. Hold on. Where did it
Yep.
go away? My mouse is not working. I think I deleted something.
No, I deleted it. You made something extra. So yeah, you just drag. Make sure you don't have anything targeted. I got you cleared on that, and then you just drag
No,
and
that's what
drop.
I'm saying. It's gone.
No, it's still there. I'm looking right at it.
I don't see it.
Do you want me to just do it for you?
Hold on, give me a sec. There you go. Rita, go away. You're making me touch stuff. I'll do it. She's laying like next to my mouse pad and she's like clicking things. Okay. So I heal myself a little bit.
15 points, and that is your bonus action. So you can
As
still
an
attack
action,
as
can
well.
I heal Gal?
You don't have anything to heal her with.
I can use my second win for her?
No. That's a you only
Nope.
thing.
It's only you.
Okay, so hold on, I don't have anything?
Uh,
No, I don't.
You
Okay,
could grab her and drag her out of the combat area using your evasive footwork as you do so, which will burn a superiority die to make sure you guys don't get hit.
That's fine, let's do that. I want to get her out of the fire zone.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So you drag her all the way over here. And then make sure you mark off a superiority die.
Okay.
And I need you to roll a d8 in the chat box because your armor class goes up by that amount until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So your armor class is temporarily 25.
Okay.
Is that it for you?
Yes.
That's... And then Miss Holly's up, and you already told me what you want her to do. She is going to point a finger at the Pit Fiend, forcing it to make a dexterity saving throw, which it succeeds, but it's going to take a bunch of damage anyways, as you cast Disintegrate. For... $84 points of damage. Okay. Silt.
So I'm running, and then this fucking blinding light pops more people out here, and so I just like screech to a halt, and like it's good that they started fighting this thing because my reaction would have been to start blasting them with stuff. So
I'm just imagining that clip of Danny DeVito. So I just started blasting. Pow, 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 pow.
Get out of my head.
Anyways.
And so that it's by this point it looks pretty good. It looks like they're at least
Oh yeah, they all ran up and started wailing, and this thing's like starting to be like, what the fuck?
So I will I think I'm going to go calmly sit down over on this crate here and then see if I can hit it with some Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if you start cleaning yourself, so like,
Listen,
First one misses.
I'm also cleaning myself.
Which is why you miss. You're like cleaning your left hand and shooting Eldritch Blast with your right without even looking.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all.
All right. That brings us to Gallon. In the tower, please. Your first death saving throw.
Don't you have? Do I still have to get poison damage, or is it immune? Like immune.
That's nope. You're done and out. You'll still be poisoned if you wake back up, but it doesn't do the damage while you're unconscious.
It's been a hot minute since I've done a death saving throw. Is this little dice down at the bottom?
Yep. Drop it in the tower. Oh, that's a hit die. Nope, not that one.
Which one am I supposed to do?
Here,
Sorry.
I'll come show you. Hold on.
It's
a
the
miracle.
little blue die to the
Oh,
right
okay, I
of
see it,
that
I see
one.
it, I see it. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. So you and me will know what that does. You can look on your
Yeah,
main
I see-
tab
yeah,
at the
I see
bottom and
that.
see what it did. You and I know what
Alright.
happened. But that's it for you, Pit Fiend. He's gonna take a bite out of some stone. Hits. Con save. You're within 5 feet, so you succeed.
I'm gonna use my endurance.
Okay. 16 max. Nice. He is going to reach out with his claw at Fitz. And he is going to nat 1, so Fallon and Godric can take an attack of opportunity if they wish. And Thane.
Does that require a reaction?
Yes,
I just used mine.
that is true.
That's what.
Okay, so Fallon and Thane are going to then. Fallon hits, Thane does not. That was
You know
claw.
what? Let me double check that.
Yeah.
Let me double check that.
He is going to flip his tail down on you, Fitz, which hits. And then he's going to reach up behind his head and pull out this giant mace. And he is going to swing down again at you, Godric. Hitting. And you should have some resistance to this. Yep, 33 resisted down to 23. There's as he pulls it out and swings it down, it bursts into flames. So you're resistant to the fire damage portion of it. But Godric, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
kind of circle around it. Yeah. I am going to put my hand, my right hand, out towards the injured sea elf over there.
Okay.
For and cast healing word.
I feel like to Godric, he wouldn't know that she is a sea elf. He would recognize the elven features, but things would be off about it. So you know she's elven, but you don't know that she's a sea elf particularly. Just
Okay,
for
well,
clarification's sake.
The weird looking elf over there.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
14 for Gatlin.
He's going to say, don't die on my watch. And then he's going to swing that mace again. Damn it.
Misses. With advantage though, because you're flanking now.
Oh, nice.
You just
I can get the right dice too. That'd be nice.
scurried your way around. There you go.
What
Nice
a
crit.
Jesus. Okay.
Your Mace of Disruption, is that undeads only?
You know what? I need to check.
Because I don't think we've ever had it apply. Fiend or an undead, so add the extra 2d6.
Okay,
So it'll get an extra 2d6 radiant damage on the damage.
Okay, so I don't know how I can add that with a crit.
I've got it programmed into your actions tab. It says 2d8 right now. I'm fixing it. It's the second one from the bottom. It just says radiant mace damage, and you'll put the damage straight on him. But do your normal.
It
It'll get multiplied. So when So you're gonna have to roll the Mace of Disruption and then the Radiant Mace damage. The first one will crit automatically. The second one you're gonna have to hold left shift when you drop it.
Bunch of ones. God damn it! Really?
Ah, that was rough. And then okay.
Oh, hey, oh, doing all that talk, it confused me. Hold on. I was trying to look something else up.
I was excited we got to use your mace to its full benefit for once.
Okay, so, yeah, I can use my Divine Strike with that.
Yeah.
I was going to.
Yeah, just roll the dice in the chat box. Whatever it would
Okay.
be, double, however many it would be total, and I'll apply it to him. Another 10 points, okay.
Touch.
Not too shabby. 25 points of damage on one hit.
Yeah.
Anything else for you?
Yeah, after I whacked down on his, I don't know, torso, I am assuming. Fitz, you know what to do, buddy.
And Fitz, you're up.
Okay. So Fitz, who still has his translucent angelic wings going,
Yes, he does. You got about 30 seconds left on them, I think. I don't remember how long they last for, so.
a full minute.
Yeah, so you got about 30 seconds left.
Okay. Fitz. Okay. Who is flanking? Actually, you know what? I am going to bonus action my Vow of Enmity on him.
Okay. I'll give you your advantage.
Level 3 Divine Smite. And one more, because he's a fiend.
Second one hits as well. Another 67 points there. Plus 3, so another 70. It's starting to look rough. Taking 113, 14, 15, 8, 118 points of damage in that split second there.
And I don't
Anything-
know about Godric. Fitz is just smiling. He's really happy to be here.
Fennin, you are up. You will get advantage on your shot. After taking almost 150 points of damage, this thing is like, what the fuck, and not paying any attention. So your weak stealth check was adequate.
Was successful.
I'm not going to say successful. It's just,
Yeah, close
just adequate.
Um,
That'll hit. 32, still up, looking real rough.
My only question is, does he get advantage since he is being flanked or no?
So ranged attacks don't get the flank damage, the flank benefit.
And we're gonna just see if this works.
That'll hit.
Oh, that did. Okay, cool. That did do the -5. I was like, wait a second, did it do the -5?
Yep.
Uh,
16 points of damage. Looking really rough right now. Anything else for you?
Probably get back behind the cart again and take a bonus action to hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll another stealth check.
Which I want to see if this works. It's supposed to be an advantage, and I have the thing on there. Oh fuck yeah, it does work.
Hell
Damn it,
yeah.
I should have been doing that the whole time. Fuck.
You disappear into the shadows. Just as Thane comes in with a great axe attack. Completely severing its head from its body. And as the head rolls off, he grabs one of its horns and kind of holds it up and looks around at these three people he's never seen before. He goes, "My kill," and kind of puts it on his back using the horns as like shoulder straps. So he's just now hauling around this pit fiend's head on his back. And he's gonna start walking this way. But you guys are out of combat. The skies are still have a decent number of imps flying around. The city is still bustling in confusion and uproar. What do you want to do?
First thing that Otis is gonna do is hand Caddy his healing salve and tell him to drink that.
Okay.
Teddy's just gonna push it away. Nah, I'm good, dude. I'm good.
You see him pull up a slightly larger bottle and chug it down. Taddy, go ahead and give yourself whatever the max on that would be.
Yeah.
Okay. What's Fitz doing?
Fitz is gonna look at Godric. Then he's gonna look at the half-orc, and he's gonna look back at Godric, and he's got some big-ass balls on him. I like that dude. What the fuck are we doing here? Where is here?
You know as much as I do, dude. We killed that bitch, a dragon exploded, and here we are. I just, you know me, fucking evil, so I jumped too, but...
Miss Holly, as you pass by Thane on the way to catch up with your party, he goes, "You're pretty."
I'm gonna look at him and say, "Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I
Godric, save me."
Yeah, this is just like a massive half-orc covered in black ichor fiend blood, hauling the head of the pit fiend on his back.
Teddy and Remy are going to kind of come up, like, hug the tent, but kind of see what the fuck's going on here. Godric, on the other hand,
You hear sounds, Fennin. or C sounds. Sorry, I said that wrong.
This was more of like
You can
notice Caddy coming up behind him.
Oh, very much so.
Right
You
now
can
he's facing Fitz. I should have specified that.
you can hear the color of Taddy's uniform as it approaches with a 32.
Jesus.
I'm gonna tap Fitz on the shoulder and kind of point back at Taddy.
Fitz is gonna look it around at all the demi-humans here. He's gonna look at Godric a little confused. All right. Attention,
Yeah.
fairy tale creatures.
So pause on that
Where
for
are
1
we?
second. With this being the first moment for you to really get a good look at them, as you glance around, you clearly recognize the half-orc thing. You guys are familiar with half-orcs. You recognize the gnome. You recognize the fairy as for what they are species-wise.
The fairy is not a fairy.
That's right. You would recognize him as a Duragar, because you are familiar with Duragars. And you would recognize Pearl being humanoid, although extremely pale. The rest of them, you either don't know what they are, or they look off in Galen's case.
That's why I went with the gender neutral and all-encompassing fairy tale creatures.
Yep, no, I'm clarifying right now which species you recognize and which ones you don't. So you don't recognize Silt, Galen, or Odessa's species.
Fair enough.
Can Miss Holly just look at Fitz real quick and be like, "Stop panicking. What are we doing here? Why are we here?"
Hold on, Miss Holly.
As soon as we figure that out, we'll let you know. And
Oh,
you do
but wait,
the same.
wait. That little person over there.
Silt's gonna clear her throat, standing back there with her hands on her hips, as these guys are like talking amongst themselves.
You got her hands upon her
Godric,
head.
hearing the throat clearing, will kind of step between Fitz and Benin. You seem to be wanting attention, so my name is Godric. We're obviously not here to hurt you guys, but where the hell are we?
I'll hold out my paw to shake and I'll say, Silt, this is the Underdark. I can tell you're not from here.
Interesting.
Like with the drow and shit?
Yeah.
Yes, Fitz.
As you say that, you will see one run from like across the
Oh.
alley, from building to building, and
You know
disappear.
what? I just dawned on me. Gal's still in disguise
Mm-hmm. She is.
as a drow.
Well, did she have to drop that when she got...
When she fell unconscious, it
And
dropped.
yeah, because I think it's a spell.
Oh, was it? I
Yeah,
thought
it's
it was
disguise
disguise.
self.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
I think it's concentration too.
Yeah, so
No,
it would have been.
not concentration.
Oh,
No, it's not.
No,
No.
never mind.
No.
But it would have
Um,
been up. It's only an hour.
Yeah, pretty close to it. So we're just gonna say,
Okay.
for the sake of narrative, it was gone.
Well, Miss Silt, nice to meet you. How about we do group conversations later? Are we safe here?
Probably not. Exits this way. I'm gonna point over my shoulder.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna kind of turn over my shoulder, look at Fitz and Miss Pearl and Benin, and like, guys, let's go somewhere safe, and then we'll figure this shit out. How about that?
You
I
mean
want to
this
go. Now I know what cats are, right?
Yeah.
Cats are a thing where I'm from, so I'm gonna go.
Mhm.
Let's follow the cat. So,
Like a normal cat? Like we know they're pets?
yeah.
Okay. Miss Holly's gonna say to Fitz and Godric, "The cat looks nice. Let's do what she's trying to do?
I'll sort of chuckle under my breath and say yes. That is nice. As I walk away toward the exit.
And Godric is going to follow Silt. Taddy and Remy are going to follow towards the back of the pack. Everybody else is going to do what everybody else does.
Is everybody going? Is anybody staying? Does anybody have anything else they want to do before they go?
Nah, I'm going.
As Pearl seeing everybody go, I'm grabbing Galen like, okay, let's go, let's haul ass, and I think I know the little red-headed one, but I'll tell you about that later. Let's go.
Is the one that was knocked out, is that one moving now again?
Yes, Fitz. I woke her up.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, just checking.
You know me. I'm not going to let somebody die on my watch.
Right. A lot of stuff going on, want to keep track of all the moving parts, so I guess let's just...
Look, all Gal
follow
can say is
that.
she appreciates it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Anybody else got anything else you want to do before you take off?
Maybe
I'm waiting
just-
to make sure that all of my people are coming.
Yeah, I'm following everybody else. Sorry, I should specify. Otis is checking on his crew. Sorry, I forget I'm playing two characters tonight. He's gonna check on his crew, see if anybody needs anything. It's a little limited.
You're going to have to go pro here and pick a third there, Otis.
Yeah.
It's like me.
Get
I
on
mean,
Mike's
we
level.
could throw Mort into the mix if you really want to do this.
Oh god.
I got pages and pages on that motherfucker.
Yeah, like I said, Patty and Remy, they're going to sit
Okay.
together, but they're going to let everybody pass, and they're going to stay in the back, and they're going to kind of chitter amongst themselves.
Too easy.
What the fuck? That's a fucking rock. He's a walking rock. What the fuck? I don't know, Remy. I don't know.
Seeing
Go-
as, and this is coming from Finnan,
Okay.
with his group, seeing as he is not aware of where they are at or what's going on, he is going to cast the same thing Becca cast earlier,
Pass without a trace.
Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Too easy. You all continue through the city, darting building to building, alley to alley, eventually making your way up to the gate. For narrative purposes, I'm not going to make you guys roll anything. As you approach the gate, it is a wide open area. The guards are going to see you come up. There's, maybe 6 Duergar and 2 Drow. They watch you walk up covered in the black ichor of demon blood, and then notice the pit fiend's head and just step to the side, creating a path for you to pass through the gate on your way out of the city.
Probably a
And
wise idea.
you guys are out.
As we pass them, I like nod to them. Like, yeah, good choice.
They don't make eye contact. They're doing like the eyes at their feet but glancing up, and when they see you take note of them, they immediately look back down.
Good.
Godric will mention, may Paulo bless your travels and whatnot down here. Take care, guys.
You will hear them whisper to each other in Undercommon. Of note, Katie, is Silt currently disguised?
No.
Okay.
We
But
sneak in, we go out proud as a cat.
Anybody who speaks Undercommon would recognize this quick back and forth between two of them as you pass through the gate.
With my necklace, I can understand all languages.
It is true. One of them said, "What's an Apollo?" And the other one's like, "I don't know. I was hoping you would know." And, they just kind of like jitter back and forth about what's an Apollo.
Remy and Patty's gonna giggle.
But you guys are out of the city. Where are you heading?
Well, if we're out of the city, then we're safe. It looks safe. So I'm gonna look at Silt and go, are we safe here? Can we stop and rest for a minute and chit chat?
Yeah, you guys are just outside of the gate right now, so I'll put you back on the world map here using Godric's token.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, welcome to my world. Every fucking time he does that.
Yeah, you get over it. But yeah, so you're just, maybe a couple hundred yards away from the front gate. Just far enough where you don't have to worry about the city, but not far enough to where you necessarily don't have to make a decision.
You'd
Alright,
say,
so-
yeah, it's safer than where you guys popped in, but we should probably keep going a little while.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Seems like a fun place.
I like it compared to the rest of this world.
So my
So,
So my question is, where are you guys heading? Because you've got cliff options, or you've got the tunnel back to start heading up option.
Remind
Well-
me how long the tunnel took us.
It took you maybe an hour to get down here from the magic wall you passed through.
It probably takes at least half that long to get up to the cliff, doesn't it? Shit.
Yeah, give or take.
yeah, but is it gonna have room for all these people?
Yeah, I would say let's just go back up. And I'm sort of discussing this with like my people, the people that know the area. Yeah, we can go up to the cliff, but is it worth it? Because we have to go up and back down. Might as well just go out.
Otis is gonna
Uh,
agree with the going out. I mean, we don't have any other reason
Yeah.
to be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay.
Taddy and Remy are gonna second that motion and third that motion. Like, let's get the fuck out of here. We got what we came for. Let's get the fuck out.
I'm just running.
Okay. So you all head up. Takes you about an hour to get up there, but you do get up to that little. I was looking to see if I've got the map. It'd take me a minute, but you get up to that little chamber room area where that last room you were in, where you found the magic wall before heading down into the Underdark, and that is where you currently are.
Godric, figured out where the hell we are yet.
No, we're trying to get somewhere where we won't get attacked while we're talking.
This should be better.
Okay.
Wait, is this the? Out of curiosity, is this the Talos room?
No.
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 This is the cave. There's a big, giant, open cave on the other side of the magical wall.
Yep, I'm.
Sorry, it's been a couple weeks, so I.
Yeah, no,
lost
you're
track
cool.
of-
There we go. I got it.
Okay. So,
So this was the magic wall right here, leading to the tunnel you guys just came out of. So you're all in this room. I'm working on getting you in there right now. I gotta do you one at a time. So
okay, well, while you're putting tokens up, I'd be near Silt.
you guys can
So
move your
wait,
tokens
okay.
once I get you on the map. I'm just tossing you on here. So
I would say, okay, well, if we're safe, this is awesome. We'll stop here. Quick introductions. I'll point to the big shiny one. That's Fitz. I'll point to Fennin. That's Fennin. And this little thing, because I'm sure she's somewhere near me and or Fitz, is Miss Holly.
Isn't there one more of you?
I will say that.
Alan.
Fallon.
Oh, and Fallon. Yeah, the little one next to Fitz. Yeah.
As you say that, I'm gonna get close to Silt. I'm gonna say hi. I'm Holly. Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna sort of scooch away a little bit because that's creepy, but not. I don't want to be about it. And
You guys seem nice enough, so I'm just gonna tell you. Look, we were working on vanquishing an evil that was trying to converge the worlds, and we vanquished the evil. But there's still something we needed to do. I think I'm not sure, but we had a dragon explode on us, and poof, we're here. We don't know where here is. We don't know what plane we're on.
It's the
We're-
dark place. She said it. She said it's the dark place.
Yeah, the
well,
Underdark, Miss Holly. I caught that part, but
yes, that was the Underdark. This is just mines under Haven, which is an island in a water world, which has not always been filled with water, but is now. That's the summary.
okay. So I'm going to do a quick history check with Godric,
Okay.
Mr. DM. See if that name sounds familiar to me.
You don't even need to roll. It does not.
I'm gonna try. Okay. Okay. Well, we are not familiar with Haven. I don't know. Maybe I look at Fitz. Maybe we're on another plane. She said there's a lot of water up there. We haven't been to one that's got a lot of water in there.
Where are you guys from?
I would state from. I don't have the map in front of me. I'd state my town that I'm from, city that I'm from.
Everybody in the Sunday crew, make a history check.
Oh God.
And Taddy and whoever you gave those books you stole from the church to can roll with advantage.
Oh. I gave those books to Silt.
I don't think I need advantage because I rolled a 20.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna just roll a second time because I've already rolled once.
I didn't roll that well, but technically Pearl and Holly have crossed each other's paths.
Okay, 22.
Just put it out there. This time it was real. She wasn't joking.
Wait, you said that out loud?
Pearl says that out loud.
I say that out loud.
You can't say I, you're playing two characters. You have to say the name.
No, it's so confusing. I'm sorry.
Real quick, hold on. We will get to that, Pam. Give it just a second. It worked. The roles worked out perfectly. Taddy and Silt, you both recognize that name from the history book, a country that has been gone for almost 800 years. Sunken from the time of the Great War.
Ah, welcome to the future. You are from before the Great War, when the world filled with water.
You're gonna see Godric's eyes get big and his mouth's gonna drop a little bit and go, wait, we time traveled?
Seems so.
What
You must have
what
been
year is
messing
it?
with some shit.
What year is it?
Oh, me personally, above table, I don't know, but if Silt does, I would tell you.
You would know. I don't keep.
5 minutes ago.
I don't keep track of the years in game, but whatever year they would spit out is closer to 950 years from when you were 5 minutes ago. Well, an hour ago.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. I just that definitely would have been Godric's reaction. I'm gonna look at Fitz, and for me being a big blue Goliath, I'm gonna look a little pale, and like, fuck Fitz. I got the means to take us back to our sanctuary, but I don't know if it's gonna work over time. mean, it shifts us planes of existence, but I don't know if I don't know if we can go back, dude.
Well, you better figure fucking something out, cause my wife is gonna kill me if I'm 900 years late.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Okay. Well, who are we traveling with, Miss Silk? Do you mind if we finish with introductions from your crew so that everybody knows who each other is here?
Not at all. This is Odess. This little guy is Remy. He's new. I haven't even been introduced formally yet. Taddie's friend. Point to Taddie. The sea elf is named Gallon, and Pearl is standing next to Gallon.
I'm gonna wave.
Yeah, I was gonna
Nor?
do like a
I'm sorry,
finger
I'm sorry.
wave, and then her little fin ears are gonna flutter.
Yeah, Pearl's gonna wave and I have
And
to.
the big guy is Thane. We met him down here.
Oh. Do you ladies know of Apollo? Never mind. We'll
Now
discuss
is
that
not
later.
the time for an orgy, dude.
We'll discuss that later. All right. Well, I mean, any of you, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say none of you probably know anything about time travel. Would you happen to know anybody who might?
Nobody's coming to mind.
Okay. Well, how about we accompany you to your this haven that you said you're from? Is it a large city? I mean, is that?
No, it's pretty cramped. There is an academy there, and that would be where I would suggest you start.
Okay, well that sounds like a good place to start. Is it okay if we travel with you and go to this academy then?
I'm gonna look around at my crew, see if anybody's giving me like a nope, no.
I mean, Caddy's gonna give you the I don't know, boss. You know, like inquisitive look, but
Gal's gonna give it a nod and 2 thumbs up.
Remy's gonna be like, I just want to get the fuck out of this hole.
Yeah, that sounds good. You seem fine.
I'm gonna look at Godric is going to look at the rest of his crew. You guys okay with traveling with them so we can get to this academy and figure shit out?
Dude, I'm gonna have to collect all new orphans.
Well, there's
Dude.
you'll like Haven.
Do I recognize?
Gal's gonna go,
Odin-
technically I'm an orphan.
Oh no.
I found one already! Yay, Godric!
Oh God, Fitz. I'm gonna look at Otis. Is Otis wearing any of his holy symbols?
He is, and you will instantly recognize it.
Oh.
And what is the holy symbol of?
Poseidon. Sorry, I forgot you haven't
I-
been here, Fitz.
Yes. A fellow holy man. I see you follow Poseidon, my friend.
With that, Otis is gonna perk up a little bit.
Well, maybe we can discuss religion while we travel. I'm a follower of Apollo, and my friend Fitz here is a follower of Palor. Palor? Right?
Right.
I got that right, Fitz.
Does
Yep, you got it right.
does
He
Otis
won't-
know either one of those?
He won't recognize. Well, make a religion check. You definitely won't recognize the name Palor. You don't recognize Apollo either.
I mean, allegedly I follow a dead god, so if you follow a god I don't know, sure, yeah, why not? Let's talk about it. Shit, what else could get weird?
Well, from our time, Poseidon is well, and he's got shrines, not shrines, but
Temples.
temples. He's got temples all over. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that people would still know Poseidon if this is a water world now.
Absolutely, I agree with you, Fitz. Well, we have all agreed that it's okay that we travel. We obviously don't know where the hell we are, so if you wouldn't mind leading the way, we'll just follow you.
We might need to rest a bit.
That sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, we did get. I mean, I fought a dragon single-handedly, dude. Let's take a nap.
As you
Yeah.
look to start setting up camp, you will all notice that Fennin is gone.
Did you get my other message from about Fennin?
Dude, I got like... Jeremy, make a perception check at disadvantage.
Check disadvantage. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look around.
My shield gives me advantage on perception checks.
So beautiful. Right as you are like turning to figure out the best spot in the cave, you see up on the north end Fennin's head just kind of stick out of the cave. You hear him whistle, and then he pops back into that cave entrance.
What are you doing, Fennin?
You will see Fennin motion to you. He doesn't say anything, but you'll see him motion to you, and then
Like, come over here.
yeah,
Okay. Well, we're
Alright.
following.
to Fitz at least. I don't know if everybody else is watching or not.
Well, I mean, if you whistled, I'm looking. So.
Who all's heading over there?
I'm gonna ask somebody in their group, like, when he wants to show you something, is it worth, like, not is it worth, but should we come and see, or should we just stay here?
If you asked that
Pretty
before,
solid.
yeah, I was gonna say if you said that before Godward walked away, he'd say it's probably a good idea to figure out what he's motioning at and then go from there.
Okay.
In this situation, it generally means he found a comfortable and secure place to rest.
Okay. Well, that sounds good.
At least secure. Comfortable is a little subjective.
Daddy and Remy's gonna stay back a little.
Okay.
If
Fennin.
everybody's going, Otis is gonna follow. But when I'm assuming you're asking what Fennin is gonna do.
Yeah, as they approach, go ahead and do your thing.
So as they approach, he's gonna have Fitz like basically come and stand right in front of him, and he's gonna point right over Fitz's shoulder down the hallway and whisper to him.
So the angle you can see here, what you see, Fitz, is a little bit of light bouncing off the wall here. And as you quietly listen, you can hear a far-off voice. I swear, I heard him. It's right over here somewhere.
Good. A quiet kid's voice kind of thing?
It's too far off and too echoey to tell. You can just barely make out the words.
Well, in that case, so like over down this way kind of thing?
Yeah, so what you're seeing the lights bounce off this wall, meaning the light source is somewhere farther in. Like farther in, through the cave somewhere.
But now that he's like signaled to Fitz and gotten Fitz's attention, he's gonna stick to the shadow and come down to the hall more.
Okay.
If Miss Holly didn't follow me, I would have said something as I walked. Miss Holly, stick close.
That should have
Don't
been an
do that,
advantage,
Rick.
but I'll take the 18.
Okay. What are you guys doing? This voice and this light is getting louder and brighter, indicating it is approaching. Either it's approaching or the individual making the noise is getting louder.
Fennon is going to motion to Fitz as he like flings his bow, pulls his dagger, and it's gonna be like the let's grab him kind of thing.
Godric's gonna step out. Seeing these two are, I don't know if I see what they're seeing, but seeing them studying something, and be like, "What's going on, guys?"
As soon as you hear that, Fennon's gonna look back and hold his finger up to his mouth in a
Oh,
motion.
So Fitz, Fennon, what's your guys' plan here?
So, my plan that I'm trying to convey to Fitz quietly is to wait till this thing gets close enough and grab it. Because, as far as we know, Fennon doesn't know where the fuck he's at. I mean, you guys know Fennon's backstory.
Mhm.
So, his thing is, he'd rather get the drop on whatever's coming. Then-
Fitz is gonna kind of just probably stand here because I mean, if they've got a light, it's gonna reflect off his armor. They're gonna see him. So that way, at least it will give Fennon a chance to sneak up on them.
Okay.
Make him much more stealthy.
So that's what I'm gonna roll with, Fennon wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I trust that Fennon's got my back.
would Fallon have followed? Or Thane, DM? Is that who you're running next to?
Fallon
Fallon
would definitely be, yeah, he'd be up right behind Fennon, just kind of waiting.
I'm gonna change into my completely black outfit as well.
Okay.
Shadow Silt.
Caddy's just gonna stick with his guard outfit.
Of note, Pearl will be right next to Miss Holly and just staring at her, like in admiration. Okay. You all
That's
stand there waiting. The light gets brighter and brighter. When it first comes... Go ahead.
Taddy's gonna have a oh yeah look on his face and go whispering, Silt, wasn't there's the guards come out here, right?
Yeah.
Could that be could that be what they're looking at?
Could be. I don't know. I don't know what they saw or are looking at.
Oh, okay.
Then I'd go psst. And do like a put my hands up like what? What is it?
You doing that to
Godric's-
Godric?
Yeah.
Yeah, Godric's gonna go. I don't know. Real quietly, kind of shrug his shoulders.
I'll pass the shrug back to Taddy.
While you guys are doing that, right here, the light comes around the corner in Division. And initially for you at first, Fitz, it's like that tunnel or somebody holding a flashlight down a dark tunnel where you can't see what's behind the light. And you stand there for a brief moment before the light source drops to the ground. And you hear the word, Dad? And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
What? We're all keeping it in the
say dad.
family.
To
Uh,
Fitz,
I will say before we officially end the night session that he's got his penguin with him. He looks much older than the last time you saw him, and his tuxedo is torn to shreds. He's covered in dirt. He's definitely not the fine kept individual that you saw, to your perception of time, just a short couple weeks ago. He looks rough. But yeah, we will pick up back there next week.
All right.
So, thanks everybody for coming to watch the stream. If you didn't pick up on it, Friday's campaign is over. So I kind of kept that a secret for the big reveal, because if players knew it had ended, then they'd know what was coming tonight, and I wanted to give them that little bit of despair in that first round against the Pit Fiend. So, but yeah, unfortunately Friday has come to an end. God rest its soul, yada yada yada. But yeah, we are Sundays only from now on, so make sure you tune in next Sunday for more Waters of the Deep and see what's going to happen with all this madness. So, good night, everybody.